The one-liner, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not so easy. So we sent former winner of the BBC New Comedy Award, Lost Voice Guy, out to find out the secret of the perfect one-liner. I liked it.
Hello, my name is Lou Ridley, and you've probably noticed there's something different about me. It's the haircut, or perhaps it's my walk. Or maybe it's the fact that I'm talking to you through an iPad. I started out in a disabled steps tribute band. We were called Ramps. As a disabled comedian, nothing breaks the ice quite like a good one-liner joke. I might not be able to speak, but a quick gag reassures the audience that someone with cerebral palsy can be funny, even if I sound like a posh Robocop. But what makes the perfect one-liner?
Is that two ships I can see, or is it just the one-liner?
How many men does it take to tile a bathroom? One, if you slice them very thinly.
So why does the one-liner have more longevity than Roadrunner on Red Bull? Darren Walsh, last year's winner of Funniest Joke of the Fringe, offers his take. Why do you think the one-liner is so appealing?
I've got a really short concentration span, and I think it appeals to audiences who also have a short concentration span.
I was in an estate agent the other day, and do you know what? They didn't even know what the abbreviation for the word apartment was. I thought, well, that's apt.
They're my bread and butter, really.
At the very least, I'd say you're on a roll, Darren.
He's trying to get a rise out of me now, isn't he? They're basically word puzzles that you don't want to make too difficult or too easy, like what social networking sites chickens use, Facebook.
I always start with one-liners. A lot of people come to my shows thinking, can we laugh at a disabled person? I'm like, yes, I'm a comedian. You would be cruel not to. Would you like to help me come up with a new one-liner for my show at the festival?
Absolutely. What kind of joke are you looking for?
Something about Edinburgh being inaccessible.
So have you visited anywhere in Edinburgh as a tourist?
I went to the castle, but I didn't get very far. I just stood there, deep in thought.
That's good. You could also start shouting the word castles when you got there and just claim you had turrets. I think the least they could do is install railings that go up your ramp into your venue for you.
I think you might be on the right track now.
It's really good.
Here comes the most terrifying moment, the unveiling of a new joke. Will they laugh or will they throw things? There is only one way to find out. I do realize that it is pretty ironic that a disabled comedian is playing one of the most inaccessible cities in the world. Last year I applied to Edinburgh Council to get a stair lift fitted, but they just didn't escalate it.
It's edgy and it's funny.
I enjoyed the one-liner jokes. Like, I appreciate a good pun and wordplay.
I'm blind, and so I kind of empathise with a lot of the kind of situations that he was talking about. It's very funny.
All that's left for me to do now is bask in my glory and hope that Darren wasn't expecting any writer's fees.
And those are Lee's jokes that we could actually broadcast. You really need to go to see him live. He's fantastic.
But he was on our Red Button show last year, wasn't he? He was just fantastic.